Welcome in, welcome in. This is the ICE Detention Center in Broadview, Illinois. This is the infamous fence. And that's the ICE Detention Center right behind there. It's been relatively quiet today. They now have, I guess, PR people for the ICE agents. Vans have been going in and out. There are troops in that Bobcat, Big Cat, whatever it is down there. I can see them sitting in the truck. We have a gentleman coming out. And two more. Apparently there has been ICE sightings all over the suburbs today. I did hear that either this green building here with all the dock doors, as you can see through the fence, or in fact this building over here has been leased out to ICE for the National Guard as their headquarters out here. Whether it's this building or the other building, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna say it's one of the two. But it has a 6-month lease on it, and the National Guard will be stationed in that building. This one or this one. They took a 6-month lease out.
Oh, that one.
That one, okay. Yep. Yes. Again, there are only a few protesters here. It's a very quiet day today. There's chalk all over the ground, along with pepper pods from last Saturday. Hi, Kenny. Welcome back in. Yeah, it's been confirmed by a few people that the National Guard will be housed. They took a 6-month lease on this building that I'm showing right now. I know there are some agents here already, the National Guard. I saw them with my own eyes, and 2 very big pickup trucks with Texas license plates. I wish I would have had it on live, but unfortunately I wasn't live at the time. There's a big difference between daytime and nighttime out here. Although last Friday, they were in fact shooting pepper balls at us then. Today is Wednesday and it's pretty quiet. There's a train coming behind. People honking to the protesters or demonstrators in support. Or sometimes not. The actual tent is set over here now. around the corner, and it doesn't have any sides. Apparently that was the excuse, was they couldn't see because it had sides to the tent before. They couldn't see what was in there. I've seen vans come in. Yes, I'm back, Bubbo. Hi. I'm trying to get my chair out of the car. So I can sit for a bit. I'm gonna stay back here. Unfortunately, there's no shade yet. Welcome in. This is the ICE Detention Center in Chicago, in a small area called Broadview. There hasn't been any politicians or anyone out here. The mayor was out yesterday, so was the fire department and the police chief, telling the ICE agents that they need to chill out a little bit. I was up against the fence because there's nobody there, but I'm not spending a lot of time up there because I really don't want a federal charge. Again, I'm not a protester. I'm just showing what's actually going on out here at the detention center. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 protesters. So not really a huge protest at this moment. I did see, I made a short of it because I wasn't live at the time. There was actually a whole caravan of them coming out the other gate. And one guy was just so terribly upset with me filming that he almost had an accident, one of the agents. So I stopped right away. How is everybody? Kenny, if you're live, I'm sorry. I won't be on for that long. I'm gonna head home pretty soon. It's already 3 o'clock here. And I've been out since, well, I left the house at like 9 this morning, so. Again, they have leased this building, this green building that I'm showing right now, for the National Guard and the Federal Protection Agency is the other group, apparently, that will be in that building. This gentleman getting out of his car with his trunk up is actually from back east. He just got here today. It was kind of cool. He said he used Nance Drews and my streams to convince his boss to send him out here. Unfortunately, today is a very quiet day, so I feel kind of bad, but I'm sure it's not going to stay that way. Kenny, your friend is up here in the car in the front here. Oh, I was gonna go check her bumper because I believe she said that the demonstrators knocked her bumper off. So let me go. I'm gonna go check. I think I heard that. So we're gonna see if that is true. Again, she's maybe 20 feet from the fence. So I parked around the corner. Because I didn't want anything to happen to my car. Well, there's a back bumper. Perfectly fine. Oh, they have chalk on the ground too. That's pretty cool. What's it say? And she's got a front bumper, guys. So I'm not sure. What's it say? We're all home and here to stay. Okay. We'll be back. They wrote all kinds of messages on the ground. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with her bumper. So that's interesting. We do have some provocateurs out here and some antagonists. You can spot them a mile away, and everybody just sort of stays away from them. But you know my feelings about grifting. And unfortunately, we have a few grifters. Okay, but there's like, she's amazing if she fixed it, because it doesn't look like there was anything wrong with it. But okay, I'll take your word for it. Thanks, Joseph, for telling me that. It looks like they're having a little meeting down there. How you doing? I said, how are you doing?
Good. I'm just walking out down here to see who's all down here.
Okay, good.
And every time I want to pass them, watch the dog.
Oh yeah, no, he's faced the other direction.
Did I tell you what happened?
No, what happened?
One time when I was walking back down here yesterday, that he literally looked at me, looked at the dog, pointed at the dog, and then pointed at me, and that dog literally came running at me. So
well, you know what, hon?
What?
The next time the policeman comes out here, ask him to tell him to put him on a leash. He said he's a service dog.
His owner is right there.
I know, but he should be on a leash.
I know he should.
Hi, Peace. Welcome in. I'm still here. Okay, so we're losing 3 more protesters. So now we're down to, I believe 2. I'm not going to be out here too much longer, Peace. It's very quiet today. But I wanted to show that it's very quiet today. There's still pepper spray all over as you can hear my voice, all over the streets. So whenever the wind blows, it just kicks it back up again. Again, they have leased this green building for the National Guard coming in from Texas and the there's a federal protection agency, there we go, that will be housed in this building here. I did see, in case you didn't hear, I did see two huge, I hear a helicopter coming, two huge pickup trucks full of what I believe is the National Guard. It was license plates for Texas. They even had their helmets on. I couldn't read the patch because they were not that close. I have a gas mask on. I have a gas mask. I have goggles. It's just sitting out here.
You saw those? Oh, are you on live?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
But you saw the ones who were sitting in chairs?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Huh.
One of them just handed me a $20
Oh, that was
bill
nice.
for like dinner and stuff.
Good. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Go get something good to eat.
Yeah. And one of them handed me $20, and one of them handed me that dollar in the change that they had in their pocket.
Oh, very nice. That was very nice of them. Apparently, there's been sightings and reports of ICE agents all over the suburbs in Chicago today. So they have been busy. I did, if you get a chance, look at the short that I made. I wasn't on live. I was walking back from the bathroom break and caught a whole parade of them coming out of the other gate. Yeah, I just at least turned, okay, there's no sniper up on the roof right now, which is, it's been a little bit easier on the nerves. But they actually paraded some of the detainees in front of the fence today, which that's the first time I've seen that. There were women and men, all in handcuffs, going into the building. Apparently they were shooting a promo. So they needed the video of them marching into the building. Because normally they pull the vans in and we don't see them. So that was the first time I actually saw them. They are real live people. Yeah, they were. They have their own PR group now, apparently. So they were filming the whole group, and again, they were all handcuffed in the front, marching in.
That's why you don't see white people working nobody. These two white, do you see high school white kids working in the business? No. No. Everything is all done by Mexicans. The whole country is fucked up. And he's an idiot. You know what? The man is an idiot. The whole country is all run by Mexicans.
Excuse me, I'm on the phone.
I know. It's all run by Mexicans. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Oh yeah? Get the fuck out of here, you come on.
I did not feel safe with him, so sorry. Hello, Maserati. Welcome in. This is the ICE Detention Center in Broadview, Illinois. We are up to 2 protesters today, or right now anyway. Again, this green building will be the place for the National Guard and the why can't I remember the name of that? National Protection Agency. We have helicopters now. We haven't had helicopters all day. And now they're deciding to grace us with their presence. We have another coming in now. There's no media out here. Just me and one other independent photographer. Hey, Kenny, welcome in. Hi, Butterfly. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, no, I just, he was just yelling. So I just didn't want to get involved with his yelling. Again, I'm trying to be very non-partial, very middle of the road, just showing you what's going on. Hello, California. Which part of California, north or south? And you guys got it in California too. You have ICE and the National Guard. I'm not sure if they're all here or not yet. I don't know what difference it's actually going to make, except for there's just going to be more agents. Because the ICE agents were already marching down Michigan Avenue with their rifles, so we've already got the militia on the street. Sorry, but I don't want to try to explain to my 3-year-old grandson why there's a man marching with a gun, or as they call it, a pachuer in his hand. No, actually, Peace, I don't think he realized that I was streaming. I mean, he's been ranting the whole time on the bicycle, so I just tried to get him to move along, that's all. Oh, okay. Again, these guys have been awesome. They come check on us. We're a little concerned about this guy in the truck, only because it's more like a grifting situation as opposed to the reasons why he's out here.
Yeah, it's pretty loud and rainy.
So that's why. He's got a dog. The dog is not on a leash. And he says it's his service dog. He's not wearing a vest. But nobody knows, whether or not the dog is actually safe to be that way. Hi, Lakota. Welcome in. Oh, most left you? Yeah, they probably came here. Good luck in the wintertime. They're going to love it here. They did take a 6-month lease on this green building across the way. The Texas National Guard, apparently. So I hope they bought their warm clothes, because Chicago weather can change at any time. Yeah. Jen. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Yeah, he needed to get his rant out, which is fine. I mean, there's been a lot of people that have done that. Come, yelled, felt better, and left. It's okay as long as they're not, inciting something they don't need to, or getting everybody else in trouble. That's the main thing. We all know what an antagonist looks like and a provocateur, but look at that, Jen and Kenny in the same chat. Holy cow. I just don't know. They're just speaking to the gentleman. I don't want to go over there, because once they leave and he's still here, I don't want him to think that I'm in any way involved in what's going on. So thank goodness the sun, there's more clouds than sun right now. So it's cooled it down a bit and the sun isn't as baking as it was before. Yeah, he doesn't have flip-flops and a king cape though, sorry. I'm gonna have to go home and make another Pillsbury Doughboy. Nope, no pink capes. I think they might be making him leave. I'm not 100% sure. Because again, another gentleman just came out. He was actually an ICE supporter. He was very nice. I talked to him for like 10 minutes. But he had talked to this guy that owns the truck. And the guy that owns the truck, of course, was very abrasive with him. And it's like, why? Everybody has their own opinions. I've learned you're not going to change somebody's mind. I know the viewership is going to be down because there's a couple playoff games going on right now, which is fine. Hopefully they're not over by the park. But I would imagine they are. This is the Broadview Police Department. Again, they have been very respectful to the protesters, which we really appreciate. Their hands are tied. They didn't ask for this. Oh, no, they're not making them leave. They were just talking to them again. Okay. Okay, now the dog does have a leash on. All right. That's what the deal was. It's my buddy. Oh no. What? Shy, no. I'm not in baseball, but we could have a good team in something. One sport, please. Something to get excited about. Just one. That's only the 4th inning, though. That's not too bad. I mean, there's no good parades anymore. You know, you can't sit at the bar and yell at, the screen that, yay, we won. No. This gentleman just showed up. I don't know. I know, but I don't know why. So I'm keeping an eye. Water polo? Well, I don't even know if we have a water polo team, actually. But, our professional sports are really sucking it up lately. Building them a new stadium isn't going to help either. Just saying. Yeah, they've got plenty of time to score. You're right. Oh, it's getting a little windy out here. I'm sorry if you hear wind noises. Wow, that chain didn't oh no, he's got it on still. Okay. I don't know what's in the back of that truck. I mean, it looks like the inside of an RV without the plants. Oh yeah, but Arlington Heights is not ready to have a professional football team. I used to live in Arlington Heights. They are gonna be in so much trouble out there. I It's just laughable. I'm glad I moved to Chicago instead. Yes, they had the horse race track out there. That's where the Bears are going to build a stadium. But a horse race track is much different than a professional football team. Plus, it's just the infrastructure is not capable of handling what they're planning on doing. I mean, our power used to go out if there was like one crack of lightning. So it's hilarious. No, they wouldn't. No, peace, not at all. I mean, you're talking, four main roads there, and Northwest Highway is a very narrow highway in that area. Plus you have, yes, they are going to address all those concerns, but it's just like, there's an old saying, be careful what you wish for. No, it's not. You're right. 53 is and then there's Euclid, and that whole area is just, and downtown Arlington, sure, there's a couple of restaurants there, but again, Quentin, yeah. No, Roger, that's not why they're leaving. Good try, though. It has nothing to do with the crime in Chicago. They're not getting paid by that. That I will give my opinion about. In all honesty, the McCaskies could give a rat's ass about the crime in Chicago. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's down the street a little bit. You're right. But, even the housing out there is all the small Chicago houses. They're not like mansions and big areas. So it was a lot of workers even that worked at the racetrack, and small businesses over there. So I would imagine they're going to have to buy a lot of them out to redo that whole area. No, it's not like Wrigleyville. It's just unbelievable what they've done with that area. It's just amazing. The Gallagher Way and all the restaurants and the apartment buildings and everything. That just very nice. And here's the thing too. Yeah, there's a metro train out there, but that's it. So there's only two forms of transportation. You either drive or you take the metro. Where in Chicago, you've got the L, you've got the buses, you can drive. There's a lot more ways of getting around. Yes, and the 200 bars. And now there's a sports bet place on the corner, so it's like, okay. Again, welcome in. This is the ICE Detention Center in Broadview, Illinois. Today it has been a very non-eventful day, let's put it that way. The only two things that I've learned is we did see them marching some of the detainees in while they were videotaping a propaganda film. And this green building over here will now house, they leased it for 6 months to house the National Guard and the Federal Protection Agency. Hi, Pooh. Welcome in. No pepper today. It's all over the street, though, so whenever the wind blows, it kicks it back up. That's why I said it's relatively quiet. Seen a lot of troops go in and out. Lots of vans. That was the first time I've ever seen them walk people in, though, in handcuffs. So that was a lot disturbing, no matter what side you're on. You don't like to see that. This place here is actually a cabinetry refacing business. The owner's very nice, but ICE has gotten to them and told them we are no longer allowed to sit anywhere near their business or go into their, there's a lot of people that were going into the parking lot there, and that's not allowed anymore. Interesting that he parked that direction. I wasn't looking over there, but right now I don't know where the dog went. He was tied underneath the truck. Maybe he took him in. I don't know. I did do that interview the other day with the 76-year-old that had the toy drone. He was flying it down the street and they stopped. 3 or 4 of them stopped him and questioned him. Made him take the drone down, even though it was a toy. Nowhere near the detention center. For some reason, yeah, I know, Jane Goodall. I feel so terrible about that. You know, I'm tied to the zoo. She was just there for a luncheon last week, maybe a week and a half ago. Very short time between when she actually did the luncheon and when she passed away today. Although she was up there in age, she was in her 90s, but still, she was a great woman. And definitely a champion for the Lincoln Park Zoo. $1,000 for a seat. So it was like, no, and just a little too much out of my pocket. I had the $9,999, but I was missing the dollar, so I had to pass on that lunch. I don't know what they had for lunch. I'm gonna take a walk up here, only because my legs are getting tired of sitting. Again, welcome in. This is the ICE Detention Center. And we have another helicopter in Broadview, Illinois. Looks like somebody ordered pizza. They changed the curtain up here. So now you can't see at all inside from beginning to end of it. Before there used to be splits in there that you could actually see. There goes the pizza in. This fence has got the cement blocks. Yes, it does go to the zoo, but I volunteer my time. I don't have that money to go for the lunch, but it is cool that she does that. She is very involved with the Lincoln Park Zoo. So here's our infamous fence. Of course, I will not touch it. You cannot climb it. Again, this is the building that they leased across from the detention center. Gates opening.
I've seen that so many times where it's like I could understand some of it from protest and some of it from optics, but it's like that was the
Oh, that's a Florida. Looks like a Florida license plate.
that was a rescue attempt, and it's like, what did you think she was going to do? Transfer
No, they haven't electrified it yet. But usually there's a sniper up on the roof that whenever you get close to it, he'll shoot the pepper balls at it. There are so many more cars in this parking lot now. Now they're parking on the side of the building too. So they've taken over this whole area now, completely. There's another building on the other side of this that was all boarded up, and they're using that as a parking lot. Hi, Nance. I am still here. Sorry, I didn't answer your text. You know how it is. You get out here and it's like, oh, what's going to happen? But I am going to leave pretty soon. I've got till 4 o'clock and then I'm going to head out and, of course, catch traffic all the way home, but that's okay. Nance, this is going to be the National Guard headquarters over here across the street. They rented it for 6 months. Apparently, from what I was told by someone, Friday and Saturday will be a lot different than it has been. And I was told probably not the greatest time to be out here. So that was interesting. Are we going to have another Saturday when they come out in force? I don't know. Yeah. Again, Friday and Saturday, I've been told it's not going to be, they're not going to be as nice, apparently, as they were last Friday and Saturday. Take that way you want to. Here's the stickers on the fence.
I mean, if he was in a program, there's a program in Broadview. Broadview's like a lot of people don't understand that. Like, they look at the Broadview.
I'll be out on Friday. I'm not 100% sure about Saturday yet.
I have never attacked Broadview police. Well, I hold them to impossible standards, so I frequently have attacked police officers, but I have never, despite being homeless in this town, I have never had, I mean, until this morning, we'll check out what happened.
Yeah, I think a lot of this problem is releasing the files. Distraction. We don't care.
Oh, is there a driveway? Yeah, there is. Out the back? There is.
No,
See what his drum says? Wait, let's get a picture of the drum. I need, hi. No, I'm good. Yes, Kim. I'm good.
I'm thinking, I mean, if you want
I'm gonna walk away from them because they're talking, and I don't need to know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna walk up this way.
So I just spent some time on the phone looking into it, and I haven't been able to get any comment from the company that represents that property.
No comment.
I passed it on to, because I mean, I'm primarily a photographer,
Yes.
so I passed it on to a friend of mine who's covering his stuff for the Atlantic.
Good.
So she's
Yeah.
going to be here Friday.
All right. Yeah. Well, Friday and Saturday, I from what I've heard, is going to be totally different than last Friday. And I mean,
Different
as in a lot more.
a lot more people.
No, a lot more. Yeah. They're not going to take anything. Not like they did last Friday and Saturday, but
Yeah.
that's what the
So the best I can tell is that building is represented by a company called Vernon Investment Group out of Rosemont.
Rosemont. Yeah,
Okay.
that's up by the airport.
Yeah, I reached out to a couple of people there, and nobody's returning my calls. So
Surprise.
this is my shocked face. And I reached out to DHS's media people, but they very rarely respond anyway.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, they won't even talk to the mayor. So.
Yeah, the only media people that actually respond with any sort of positive intent is the FEMA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
FEMA.
The FEMA people.
So what's the word? You know, the rest of the
I
day
think it's
tonight?
going to be, well, tonight might be a little bit more
Yeah.
eventful. Maybe. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. You picked a quiet day.
No, that's not bad.
No. But I mean, it's not normally like this.
Yeah.
So but apparently they're out in all the suburbs.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know the city.
No. Yeah. So it's hard to,
I don't even know the area.
Yeah.
So, trying to, because in DC we call it ice fishing.
areas that, yeah.
That will coordinate when we see a convoy and
Right.
document what's going on when they stop. But, yeah, I don't know this area, so.
And what's hard about here too is all the vans and the cars and stuff are going out the other gate. So you're not seeing that action from
Well,
this way.
I was over there a little while ago.
Yeah.
And, like, just they all went different directions.
Yep.
And then one got on the interstate. He was like, I don't
No,
know.
no. And you can't, I mean, they could be going anywhere.
I'm not, like, I'm comfortable doing that in DC because I know where
You know where you're at. Right, yeah. But here it's like, okay, I'm way out here now. How do I get back to where I was to begin with? No.
Is it usually, like, once the sun goes down?
Yeah.
So, I could definitely stand to go back to my hotel and
Finish your stuff and then come back. I mean, I don't think there's anything going on right now. I think you're good to go without, you know, I don't think all heck is going to break loose in anytime soon.
I'll be back.
Okay. I'm going to leave probably around 4. That's what I just told my chat, the same thing. It's like, all right, I've been out here since 10.
Are you on Signal?
No.
No. Can I give you my contact info?
Okay,
And
yeah.
if you hear of anything going on?
Oh, I can absolutely send.
You have
If
an
I hear,
iPhone or
I have an iPhone. Except for I'm live, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, I didn't realize you were live.
That's okay. We just told all those secrets.
Shh,
nobody tell, okay? Everybody in chat, nobody tell.
Can I tap my phone to send
Yep. Maybe not. I don't know live how that works. I'm doing. You have a piece of paper and a pencil? Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
All right, yeah. Let me, actually,
I'll
just
write
give you
mine
one
down.
of my cards.
If not, oh, that's even better. Although, does that go directly to you?
Yeah, that's my
The
cell.
email? Okay,
Yep, that's my email, that's my cell.
perfect.
And
Okay.
then that's my
Yeah, if I hear anything, I'll go let
username
you
on
know.
Signal.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, I think that other reporter said he was going to come back later on tonight.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I don't think you're going to miss anything. Taking a shower and eating some dinner. And I mean, this is a 24-hour thing they do here, so.
Well, I'm here until at least Monday.
Well, I guarantee Friday and Saturday is going to be.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if I don't see you, it's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Take care. Stay safe. Make sure you have your mask. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Bye. Hi, sorry guys. That's the gentleman from Virginia that came in today to cover the story. Again, I'll tell you the story because it's cute. He used my streams and Nance Drew's streams to convince his editor to send him out here. We are at the ICE Detention Center in Broadview, Illinois on a Wednesday afternoon. Welcome in. I will be live only for just a short bit now because I've been out here all day. I'm going to go check the tent and see how the people are over there. It's been relatively, too much water, relatively quiet for a while now. I would imagine more people are going to show up once the sun goes down. This is the tent. There's all the signs. Again, it's relatively quiet right now. Well, that's the second parking lot he's pulled into. So I'm going to wait and see. Well, everybody does have a job. So people show up after they're done with work during the day. Everybody's on a different... Hello, how are you? I was worried about you. I was so worried about you.
I'll be here tomorrow morning.
Okay, I'll be out here.
Today, I was busy, but I'm going back to do some errands and then tomorrow.
Okay, I was, I saw all Saturday night and I went, oh, no. So I'm glad you're okay.
I'm okay. And through the week, the girl with the painting, the pink color and the head, I saw a video that she was saying that they were shooting her car.
Oh, maybe. I know one of the television reporters.
She was in the corner and she was like, "They're shooting my car from over there." And I saw she captured some of the shooting.
I wouldn't doubt it. Today, there's been nobody up there. Nobody up on the roof. There's a lot of agents behind.
This is Benji's?
I don't know whose it is. I don't know. But I'm going to go now, and I'll be out tomorrow morning. You stay safe, please. She's the one that did the Aztec sage blessing. Usually Friday and Saturdays, there's a lot more people here than during the week. Oh, there's more vans coming in. Again, this is the normal way they do it. They bring the vans in so we can't see, but this afternoon they had to take a promotional video and they actually had the people walk down the street in handcuffs and walk into the gate so they could videotape it. Okay, everybody. I am going to sign off for today. I will be out again tomorrow to see how things are going. Thank you all for coming in. And I really appreciate that the chat was actually quite good today. Thank you all. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks to the mods for helping me out.